Oil prices are sharply lower on the ceasefire announcement, and Canada CPI moved higher than expected. That has the dollar Canada confused about which way it wants to go, but the path of least resistance right now is to the downside for a stronger Canadian dollar. I'll talk about the technicals that are driving this currency pair in this video, so let's get started. Crude oil prices are down minus 4.88%, and CPI data, however, for the month of May came in plus 0.6%. That's not going to be good going forward over the next year. That's a big number for 1 month, and it's going to keep the Bank of Canada, confused or unsure of what it wants to do for its monetary policy. As a result, we are seeing the dollar versus Canada try to move to the downside. Technically speaking, the price has moved below the 100-hour moving average, also below the 38.2% retracement of the move down from this May high to the low price that we saw in June. That 38.2 comes in at 1.3722, and the 100-hour moving average is just below that level, probably around the 21 level. As you can see, we're currently trading at 1.37167, just below both of those levels, and that area up to 22 is going to be a close resistance as long as the price can remain below that level in the short term. The bias remains to the downside for the dollar versus Canada. If it were to move back above both those technical levels, then the bias actually shifts more to the upside. So it's a key barometer, a pivot point for both buyers and sellers at that 1.3722 level. Yesterday, the price tried to move higher, breaking above the 50% midpoint of that move to the downside off of the war over the weekend. But then we started to see the unravel as a result of lower U.S. interest rates. Also saw Fed's Bauman speak more dovishly, and the hopes for a ceasefire, which eventually came through, also helped to push the dollar back to the downside. So that's also an influence, is the U.S. side of the equation for this currency pair. But we'll be watching the 1.3722 level as the key barometer in trading here today. If it can stay below, it's more bearish, move back above, and it tilts the bias more to the upside. My name is Greg Mikulowski. Good fortune with your trading. Bye-bye now.